Hey everyone, today we're going to dive into something you see almost every single day, but maybe don't think about too much: the world of markets. Let's get right into it. Just look at this scene. You know this place, right? You can almost hear the noise, smell the food, feel the energy of the crowd. We've all been to a place like this. But have you ever really stopped and asked yourself what actually is a market? I'll give you a hint. It's so much more than just a spot to buy your groceries.
All right, so here's the official definition. At its core, a market is really any place that brings two groups of people together. Buyers, that's us, the people who want to get stuff, and sellers, the people who have stuff to sell. That's it. It's the meeting point. Whether it's for food, clothes, or even video games, it's all about making that connection.
But markets didn't always look like the giant malls or online stores we have today. Not even close. So let's hop in a time machine for a quick trip to see how this whole thing got started. It's a pretty wild ride.
Way back, before anyone even thought of coins or paper money, people used the barter system. It was super straightforward. Let's say you had a bunch of chickens, but you really needed some wheat. Well, you'd have to find someone who had extra wheat and, you guessed it, wanted some chickens. Then, you'd just swap. A simple direct trade, no cash needed.
So from that super simple bartering, things started to get a bit more organized. In ancient times, people would just gather in a central spot to trade. Then, during the Middle Ages, they set up specific market days and locations, which made everything way easier. The Industrial Revolution was a total game changer, leading to specialized shops. And all of that history brings us to today, where we have these massive supermarkets and malls with literally everything you could ever want under one roof.
Okay, time machine off. Let's get back to the here and now. If you just take a look around your own town or city, I bet you'll spot tons of different kinds of markets, and each one has its own totally unique feel.
And you can see that difference so clearly right here. On one side, you've got the temporary weekly market. It's bustling, it's outdoors, it might only pop up on a Saturday morning. And on the other side, the quiet, perfectly organized aisles of a supermarket. They're both markets for sure, but they feel like completely different worlds, don't they?
So let's break that down a bit. Those weekly markets are awesome because the sellers don't have to pay rent for a full-time shop, which means prices can sometimes be cheaper for us. But then you've got your local neighborhood shop. It's always there when you need it, perfect for your daily essentials, and pretty often, the shopkeepers actually know your name, which is just really cool. And now for the main event, the local market versus the shopping mall. You can really see the pros and cons here. A local market feels personal, it's got a unique cultural vibe. Meanwhile, the mall's air-conditioned, has a massive variety of brands, and you can even catch a movie. See? Neither one is better, it just really depends on what you're looking for that day.
Okay, have you ever thought about the journey your favorite pair of jeans took to get to you? It's way longer than you might think. It all starts with a raw material, like cotton growing in a field. That cotton is then turned into actual jeans. Then, huge batches of those jeans are sold in a wholesale market to other businesses. From there, they finally get to the retail market. The store you walk into. And the final step? You buy them. It's this huge invisible chain of markets.
Now, of course, we have to talk about the biggest change to markets in, well, forever. In the last few decades, the market literally escaped the town square and the shopping mall, and it jumped right into our pockets. Yep, I'm talking about e-commerce. The market is now right there on your phone or your computer. You can literally buy things while sitting on your couch, any time of the day or night. It is unbelievably convenient, and it has completely changed how we all shop.
But all this online convenience creates some pretty big challenges for our traditional local markets. I mean, how can a small stall that's only open on weekends compete with a giant online warehouse that's open 24/7 and delivers right to your front door? It's a really tough fight, especially with their limited space and variety.
So, with all these challenges from online giants and huge malls, you might be thinking, why do we even need local markets anymore? Well, as it turns out, they are incredibly important for reasons that go way beyond just buying stuff. The real reason they still matter is right here. Local markets aren't just about transactions. They have this unique appeal because they are, and I love this phrase, important community hubs. They're basically the heart of a neighborhood.
And this is why that's so powerful. When you choose to shop at a local market, you're not just buying a thing. You're supporting your actual neighbors, local artists, small family businesses. You're helping to build connections in your community, and you can find unique things you literally can't get anywhere else. You're helping your town keep its special character alive. That's a pretty big deal.
So, from trading chickens in ancient times all the way to one-click ordering on your phone, we've seen that every market has its own story and its own purpose. They all have a place. Which leads me to one last question for you to think about. The next time you need to buy something, which market will you choose? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.